Okay, so I saw something on the Samba, an online beetle forum, or sorry, VW forum, where guys were talking about removing rust from old nuts and bolts and small parts and leaving it in the stuff overnight. And I found a similar product, or what I'm assuming is pretty much the same thing as what they use in the States, and it's this stuff. It comes in a 5 liter, but I thought I'd get a smaller bottle to try. So what I did was took some of the old nuts and bolts that came with the car, that came off the car, and the gear lever not cage, yeah, the gear lever holder thingy, and a bumper bracket, and one of the old fender bolts. So this is what the fender bolt looks like after 55 years. So last night I poured all that stuff, this rust mat stuff, I poured all of the stuff into an old butter dish and chucked the parts in there. So I want to see now what actually happened and how the stuff performed. So let's see what's going on here. This is the bolt. Huh. Imagine that. Looks like, yeah, looks like it kind of did a thing. That's not bad. And let's see what happened to the bumper bracket. Not bad at all. I obviously need to wash these, rinse all the stuff off here to look at it properly, but for the most part it looks like we got somewhere. Yeah, that's nice. Look at that. That's one thing, the other thing, and the third thing I left in here. Okay. There seems to be still a little bit of brown spots on here, but generally speaking, I know maybe I should be wearing gloves, but yeah. What's the worst that can happen? This is, what's this? Old paint. Yeah. Look at that shit. And the best part about this stuff is that if you leave it in a container, it's clear in the bottle like water, and you can see that it's now got like a yellowish tinge. So I'm assuming that's all the rust or the residue that's come off the parts is now in here, and apparently you can just keep reusing this stuff over and over. So I'll just keep that closed in my tool cabinet and then just keep adding stuff in as and when I want to de-rust nuts and bolts and small parts. Lekker. Okay, for some reason the The small 750ml bottle is called Rustmate, but the big one is called, the big 5 liter one is called Powafix Deoxidene. Yeah. I spoke to the assistant dude, and according to him it's the same thing. So I don't know why they've got a different name, whatever. If it works this well, then yeah, I'll be getting a 5 liter of this stuff. It's good enough for me. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay, for the sake of comparison, I just went to rinse the parts and give it a quick wire brush, and I have to say I'm seriously impressed by the amount of output for the minimal amount of input that was achieved here. With almost no work, I got this to look like this, and yeah, it's obviously not a paint stripper, so there's still some black, residual black paint on here, but damn, man. I'm just in focus. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a good outcome. How about that? Even the bolts. Yeah. Very good outcome, I think. So essentially I can just chuck a bunch of these in the tub, leave them for a day, and not have to buy new bolts. Or, well, at least I'll use the original bolts. The part that impressed me the most, actually, is this. This actually came out so good. How about that? And this looked like crap before I put it in. Seriously. This thing was effed. Oh, it looked like shit. But no input. Left overnight. A little bit of rinsing and light wire brush for a minute. Good to go. So yeah, found my new favorite tool. It doesn't require you to break a sweat using it. Brilliant. So before putting these parts into the Deoxidene no rust stuff, I think I'll get the best results from first getting rid of all the loose dirt, dust and flaky rust. So like a light wire brush seems to be in order. Yeah, that ought to do it. Let's go. Yeah. No need to go overboard, but that ought to do it. Nice.